Okay. So now again I will hit this endpoint. We'll see like message is coming or not this time. So now we are getting like student details is not there and error message we are getting roll number not found. So this is the one solution like we can use this way. Like along with the student details, we are getting the error message. And suppose if the student is present, these all the students are present with roll number one, like roll number two, roll number one, and roll number 52. So now I'll hit the first one, like roll number one, and we'll see like if the student is there, then in that case, what response is coming. So I'll take the one, roll number one here and get it. So we can see student details is present and error message is null. So whenever like student details is present, then you will get the error message as null. And when the student details not found, then error message will be there, student details will be null. So this is the approach like we can follow to resolve the like get the proper error message in the response. So I think now the we are having the right behavior. So this we have achieved partially. This is not the best way to get this. We have to further like do the in more detail exception handling, because this is the like one scenario where we are getting the error message. And so some more exception handling different, there are different ways to do the exception handling. Later on we will discuss, but as of now like we have achieved this target. So now this issue is resolved. Like we are getting the 4 and 404 status. Now we'll see the status code. So here in when record is there, 200 status code, and this is coming. And when record is not there, 4, if I'll take this, when record is not there, then 404 is coming, data not found. So these both things we have achieved now. So first issue is resolved. Second issue is already resolved. For third issue, for update call also, if there is no student present, this is also resolved. Like update call is already working fine. Now in case of create to when our request body is blank, in that case we have to add all records to the, we have to not add records to the table. So if the request body is not there, let's see what is problem. So in case of the admission of the student, if I am sending the new student to the class, so if I take this student to the class, it is adding successfully. Okay. If I keep this blank and then I will hit this, so we can get the message as what we are getting, 515 unsupported media type. Okay, so this is because this is blank, but if we keep this body, then what is happening, we'll see. So this body is blank, but still students added successfully. So this is the wrong behavior. Now we have to resolve this, because we are just giving the blank body only with the bracket, and it is showing like student added successfully to the class. So this is wrong behavior. So I'll just get call like to see how many students are there. And every time like we have to count the students. So we can also the count feature also in our list. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 students we have. And for that student roll number is also creating. If we are sending the blank request body, then also our roll number is getting created. This should not happen. So for that case, we have to modify the code. Okay. So this is the add student call in admission of the student, this one. So what we have to do, basically we have to go to the service layer, and in the service, we are doing the add student. So for add student, this admission of a student is happening. So I'm saving the student basically. But before the saving the student, here what I have to try is like if student dot if student dot get student name is, is equal to null, or student dot get class get class name is equal to 0, then I have to throw exception new demo exception, and I have to give the message like either student name or class of student is not present. So this message we have to show. Okay, so I'll save this and we'll try to check again. So now in case of the add student also, I have to do here the exception handling. So I will surround this with the try catch block. Surround with try catch. So it will check that if any exception occurs, then we have to return that exception. So same thing will come this line only, but status code will be the status code will be the bad request. Bad request means something wrong request body we are giving. So for bad request, our status code is 400. So I'll just write here what status code is. If it is the 200, everything working fine. If it is like 400, our request is wrong, request body is wrong, request body or request parameter is incorrect. And if it is like 404, then ID not found. So currently we are exploring these three status code. How long it will run? 9 minutes. Okay. So now here, like what should be our response for the add a student here? If this I'm passing the blank, status code should be 400, and here I should get message like either class ID or the student name is not present. Roll number is automatically generated, so we have to not pass from here. Now I have saved this and e.print status. Okay. Yeah, so I have to copy paste it wrong place where what I did. I need to do Control Z. I override on this, so I have to not paste here. I have to paste this in the catch block. Here,